Welcome to the Flemington Mounting Yard. Yes, a little earlier than normal and a little earlier than planned, but the safety of our horses and participants is paramount, and to bring the race card forward was, at the end of the day, an easy decision by Racing Victoria, which we have supported, to ensure that everyone can compete in the safest conditions.
So we've got the hot weather policy in place today, and that involves all the misting systems, hoses, sprinklers, buckets. So we've got everything on hand that when horses return to the mounting yard, they can be cooled down straight away. Something you want to avoid is just having the track too firm early, because the horses late in the day will really be on a really firm deck, so you don't want that on a drying day. In the winter you can start it off a bit firm because it's not going to dry out a lot, but the horses really appreciate getting their toe into the ground, and with the warm forecast we've been able to put plenty of water on.
Horses don't generally find the heat too challenging if we prepare correctly, so our staying races have been bought earlier to beat the heat, and they are desert animals. They're probably not as acclimatised to those desert conditions. However, they're actually fine as long as we've got the right measures in place. They will not be required out in the sun as much as they are on a normal race day. They'll be in their stalls until the last moment when stewards bring them into the mounting yard for their integrity checks and for the jockeys to mount, and they'll go out to race, they'll come back and they'll go through their cooling down process. So the cooling down process consists of the horses getting a really good hose, a walk off to get that lactic acid, like any athlete does, and we'll have ice and water and everything readily available to make sure that the horses recover as well as they do on any other race day. Flemington has permanent misting fans in all of our horse stalls. On a hot day, we bring in additional fans from our float car park all the way through to the mounting yard on the outside perimeters to make sure that wherever the horses and participants are, there's the ability for them to be cooled down and have the best experience they can at Flemington.
And to our VRC members, thank you for their understanding today on bringing the program forward. For those of you that are on course, you'll see a magnificent Flemington, which won't be showcased to as many people as there normally would be on a Super Saturday, but it'll be a super crowd today, and we hope everyone has a great day on course.